What's up, ladies and gentlemen? So today we're going to be doing Mercury in the sign of Libra and what happens when Mercury is in the sign of Libra in your horoscope. And remember, this Sunday my book Conjunction at the Speed of Light is coming out on lulu.com. So make sure you check it out. It has all the conjunction you will ever need to know in Vedic astrology and Western a bit. So Mercury in the sign of Libra. What happens when Mercury is in the sign of Libra in your horoscope? What is the sign of Libra? Libra is about relationship. It's about harmony and peace between other people, between two parties, which can also be a relationship or a marriage or a legal partnership with somebody that you're starting a company with. Okay, that's what Libra really is. Libra also represents the masses, the other half. It's the first house is you, which is Aries, and then Libra is the other people, the other half. And what is Mercury? Mercury represents communication. Mercury represents your speech, your speaking skills. It represents your analytical intelligence, meaning that intelligence to memorize something, intelligence to comprehend a chapter, comprehend information, calculate things. Okay, it's not the higher learning, it's just learning that you need in the real world to survive. Okay, that's what Mercury is. So when Mercury comes into Libra, what it does, the communication is very calm and peaceful. When they communicate to balance things. They have this tendency to be a negotiator between two people. And they do not, when they do their negotiation, they're not very like headstrong and straightforward, in their negotiation. They won't be like ill speaking in their negotiation. When they speak, they're kind of like the diplomat who wants to make sure that two parties agree on each other and they work out peacefully. And since Libra represents the sign of relationship, these guys need a very well balanced and harmonic communication in their relationship in order for the relationship to flourish. So if somebody has Mercury in Libra, they want a balanced communication. They do not want to overdo it, and neither they want the other person to overdo it, but they themselves do not want to do those things. So if the other person is calling them a lot, like 10 times a day, they will not like it. Okay, that's going to disturb their Mercurian energy, their communicative energy. If the other person doesn't even call even once a day, that again is going to disturb their communication energy. So instead of 10 times, call them 4 times or 5 times. Balance it out. That's what they like. If you're going to always talk to them, no matter what they're doing, it's going to wear them out. They're going to like, no, stop it. I love communication, but not that much. Or they do not want somebody who's going to just be quiet all day and there's nothing in a relationship. They want balanced, normal communication. So this is a very, very normal sign to have a normal communication with someone. This is not aggressive. This is not looking for some hidden thing. They're not about extravagant and center of attention. Libra is a seventh house, which is a sign of twilight. This is where sun is setting. So it's neither day, neither night. It is at balance. So they're just very peaceful, harmonious people who love learning, who want to learn and learn about religious things, higher learning, learn about, networking, learn about, how to communicate, how to market. Since Libra is also the sign of artistic fashion and, modeling and all sorts of artistic, things in life that Venus represents, they're also inclined towards those things. They might become a spokesperson for some fashion industry. They might become spokesperson for an art gallery. They themselves might become an artist who is quite just balanced. They're not eccentric, and neither they're like an average person. They're very common. So everything regarding Mercurian energy becomes balanced and normal here. There's no like sudden ups or sudden downs. Now, all of these things can change if, let's say, Mars was in conjunction with Mercury. Mars was aspecting Mercury, or let's say Sun was in Libra or an aspect to Mercury, then things can change. But even then, if let's say Mars is with Mercury in Libra, that means Mars is not that aggressive too. So although they will be aggressive towards their speech, it won't be really ill. It won't be like, oh my God, this person is coming too strong. No. What will happen is that they will be very adamant and energetic about bringing two parties together, bringing harmony in a relationship. But if Mars aspects Mercury from Aries, then it's a different thing. Then Mercury will become very impulsive and aggressive and very rude in their speech. They'll be like, now, you two get together, or screw you, blah, 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 blah. Those things will happen. So if you're watching them and you're like, well, my Mercury, I don't feel that way because I'm very aggressive and very talkative and I curse. Well, you got to look at your conjunction aspects and nakshatra placement when you really define these things. So this is like that very first layer. You know, what I teach you with planets and house and signs is that very first layer. And then we're going to go into the second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh layer. So guys, this is my analysis of Mercury in the sign of Libra. If you're new to my channel, subscribe below. And if you want to know where your Mercury is placed, check out the link below. Check out my book there, Astrology at the Speed of Light. And when you get the book, I will send you the link to look at your own placement of Mercury and your other conjunctions. And speaking of conjunctions, again, a reminder, this Sunday, my book will be available after 9 p.m. Pacific time, California time, on lulu.com. So check it out. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow with Mercury in Scorpio. Thank you.